We're gonna fucking look at this this to end this segment of news today. We're gonna fucking look at this weird bitch because I have a hard on for like addressing black people. Yo, I just have a fervent fucking address of black people that needs to happen. Let's see what's popping with her. Let's see what's popping with her.
Hello, YouTube. I know I've got to get a lot better at doing YouTube videos. I ironically started on YouTube and now I don't do any YouTube videos, and I need to announce that I'm doing YouTube videos and figure out how to work this whole system again. But I just want to do this really quick video because I wanted to update you all on something that I have been working on. I know everyone right now who is a patriot in America is fighting, and I think that right now we are realizing just how bad tech censorship is. This last couple of days of the election, the President of the United States has been censored over and over again. If the President of the United States is not free to tweet or to write something to the people without fact checkers coming in and swooping it and removing the content, none of us are free. And let me just say this, for everybody who's loving...
That's hyperbole. That's hyperbole. That's another form of hyperbole. So what's ending up happening here is that what you're going to notice is that that's hyperbole. The president is lying, and because he's the president, you think that he should be above having his lies called out. And you're using that thing that I said earlier. If you haven't been here, what I basically said was that right wingers use big blanket conclusions to small issues. He's alone. And people who retweet him end up in the same camp. So it looks like more conservatives are getting muted because they're saying the same falsehood. That's not how this works.
This because you hate Trump. For every single person that is sitting back enjoying watching our country turn to a socialist country, just so you know, Trump's not going to be...
That's also not true. Joe Biden is fucking right wing. Like, don't let it fool you. He might be open to democratic policies from the left, but he's literally a center right person.
Be here forever. What you have allowed to happen to this country because you hate the president so much, it's gonna stick around. Okay, if you ever could anyone in a million years have imagined that one day in America they would be telling us when we can go to school, when we can open our business, what we can tweet, what we can put on Facebook, what opinions we're allowed to share, when we have to mask our children. This is crazy. This is a communist country set up. And now, to add to all of it, we now have an election that goes on for weeks, which literally only happens in socialist countries, right? When they rig it for Hugo Chavez in Venezuela, they stop counting votes, and then suddenly they...
I literally said this fucking earlier, but if they bring up Venezuela... You do not listen to them. If the word Venezuela comes up, you immediately say, and I hate to make this as a fucking racist cliche, but I'm doing it because I feel like people know where I'm coming from. When they bring up Venezuela, you say adios. Like, it's such a common trope that I can call it out before the video's even been made because I know where you're going with that. There's no socialism going on here. Like, nothing's going to change fundamentally. Virus is going to be gone and the machine's going to churn and people are going to be like, so the socialist revolution will happen in 2028 when they try to elect ALC and the squad, the dangerous squad. Democrats want to eat your babies. Like, come on. Come on, there's no way you could be serious about that in any way, shape, or like, you're kidding me. You're kidding me.
They magically found all the votes and now he's going to be your duly elected president of Venezuela when they rig it for Vladimir Putin. You would imagine this under Joseph Stalin, the censorship that we're seeing happening for doctors who have come out and said things about COVID-19. They are being censored, removed from YouTube.
She's a terrible liar. I appreciate the support. I wish more people got this. I appreciate that. No, she's just trying so fucking hard to grift so hard.
Have said hydroxychloroquine. I treated a patient. It worked. They remove it. And
Oh, but when Trump got it before this election, he ain't take that. He didn't even bring it. Y'all, see? I knew I could catch an easy lie in right there. So her argument is that when fuck, I'm going to need you to say that again.
said things about COVID-19. They are being censored, removed from YouTube, who have said hydroxychloroquine. I treated a patient.
Hydroxychloroquine. Okay, so when Trump got it, it had nothing to do with that. But before he got it, he was pumping this as a miracle drug. I take that shit every day. Didn't he say that? He said I take that shit every day. And didn't he still get it? So does it work? How can it treat it at the same time or even protect you from it? But he still got it. And most of his White House staff still got it. See? It's easy to catch them in a lie when you have the time. They're working like rapidly. Like, I gotta put out lie. And if one of them sticks, okay, good. I'm good. I know what I'm doing. I'm here for it. But at the same time, like they don't believe in themselves to even be as forward fucking thinking as they think they are, because it's easy to catch them in a simple lie. It's easy to catch them like slipping because they'll say things like that. And it's like you're literally advocating for the point that the person that you're advocating for was against at one point. So how are you two in sync?
It worked. They remove it, and they do it all for the same reason: safety. Right? Safety is the reason that they're removing the opinions of doctors who are actually seeing patients and telling you that something is not right about this COVID-19 narrative. For our safety, they're shutting down our business. For our safety, they are making our children not go to school and only learn virtually and hold the tablet all day. It's all for safety, not fear-mongering, not for government control. It's for safety that they've impoverished millions of Americans who now rely on the government for money, right? Freedom is having your own money and deciding how you want to spend it. Slavery is the government giving you money, right? And you begging the government to give you more money, which is happening right now. Nancy Pelosi, we're going to pass more stimulus checks for the people. Don't pass stimulus checks for the people. Open their darn businesses back up. Let the jobs go back so people can take care of themselves. For all of you that sat back and thought that all of this was happening and oh, you know what, it was fine because it made Trump look bad, right? Because you actually thought COVID-19 was going to wipe out the entire population. Well, wake up, because you're about to realize what it's like under a socialist regime.
The fucking reach. The fucking reach. The fucking reach. The fucking reach. I can't believe she's like sincerely saying this without even like hesitating. Is she for real? There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. This is like educationally top tier trolling. Like, there's no way. I refuse to believe that there's a way. Oh shit, you're doing the thing I do, Chad Hype. Thanks, Pocket. I love you, Pocket. I love you all, but Pocket's special to me because I love Hot Pockets. Yo, you can't be serious. You have to literally fold your brain into sections in order to reach the conclusions that she's reaching. And she makes much more bread than me, bro. Oh my God. Candace Owens always makes me think, especially with them grandmother hands. She always makes me think, yo, you are exactly like the anti-Gabriel Union. Like, you just want to be her so bad and want to be accepted so bad. Like, look at that face. Y'all attracted to that? Somebody in here in this group tell me you attracted to this. Let me find out that y'all like these type of women. Let me find out these be the black women that y'all listen to.
take care of themselves. For all of you that sat back and thought that all of this was happening and oh, you know what, it was fine because it made Trump look bad, right? Because you
She's kind of cute. I do terrible things to her. I almost want to tell you, fuck off my community. Oh, God, bro. Like, do I have to show you bad pictures of her? What do I need to do for you, brother? Put some sense in her. I mean, if she was going to throw me something, I wouldn't be like, no. But then I would think, like, you just, like, I don't want nothing to do with you. Like, personally, I think that you probably got something down there that's not diseased. It's educated for some sake of conversation.
You actually thought COVID-19 was going to wipe out the entire population, well, wake up, because you're about to realize what it's like under a socialist regime. When I was censored, and this is how this lawsuit started, and by the way, make sure you share this video. Go to the website, www.factcheckzuck.com. You can read about the docket. You can read about the lawsuit we filed. What happened when I decided to launch this website was that during COVID-19, I shared the opinion of an actual doctor who wrote an article talking about the harms of lockdown and talking about how the death counts weren't making sense. This was an actual doctor, okay? And Facebook not only censored my page and removed the post, they wrote an article and they decided that it was not true because they had found another doctor who disagreed. So basically, Facebook censored me because their doctor was better than mine. When I looked into...
How did you make that fucking reach? How do you do this? Why do you do this? How do you exist? How the fuck how the fuck do you reach this fucking conclusion based off the evidence that you just provided? Yo, you are literally not you are a grifter. You are such a you are such a sick grifter. Like, you're beyond the you're Jones Beach in 2002 type grifter. You're like you're a hustle man. You hustle man grifter. Okay, I'm actually getting pissed off. Oh my god. I wanted you guys to see that shit so bad. Anyway, fuck that. So we're gonna finish this video, and then I think I'm just gonna stop because I've been on for almost 4 hours.
Who these fact checkers were. Right, I was astonished to find.
I didn't even get through fucking 8 minutes of this video, and I'm already so pissed off that I've made an entire fucking address letter to her. Somebody clip that shit. At least part of that shit.
Leadstories.com, an official Facebook fact checker, was actually a company that was created in 2016 by a man named Alan Duke, a single man named Alan Duke, right? Who is Alan Duke? Alan Duke is a former editor of CNN of 26 years. So in 2016, when Donald Trump wins, he leaves CNN and he starts an official fact-checking firm. And Facebook grants him the business, somehow the license, a brand new business, says, you're going to be the official fact-checker. These fact-checkers have made themselves the Supreme Court. No one can dispute them except they're not following the Constitution. It's just a complete banana republic. They decide they don't want to hear your opinion and you're censored. If you could say right now on Facebook, an actual experience, you can say, I was standing in line and someone snatched my ballot and stole it from me. And if you wrote your true story, they would fact check you and they'd say untrue, and that the Candace Owens versus Mark fact checkers not allowed. Actual experience, you can say, I was standing in line, fact checker, right? And these people are obviously not a fact check you and they'd say untrue, and that the
That's a fucking lie. That's a fucking lie. You remember that scene in The Walking Dead where it or remember that group in The Walking Dead where they like beat you to death if you lied? That's a fucking lie. It's a lie. Teach them all the way, boys. I'm sorry. I'm legitimately pissed off. Like, I thought I was gonna get angry about this. I'm trying to fucking find that scene. Can't even find that. Can't even fucking find that. Nope, can't find it. Great. Can't find it. Could never find it. Because it's not like I pre-programmed these fucking reactions to shit. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry I'm getting fucking off the point. But I'm legitimately pissed off. Like, I'm legitimately mad. I don't even know why I'm taking it so much to heart, but it's just like, people like this shouldn't have a fucking platform. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I mean, there's so many resources, there's so many things that are saved out of time and effort that people are giving these money to people. People are paying this person to do this shit, and you're fucking kidding me if you're telling me that this isn't rage inducing. I've never met such a vile human being in my life. And like, I'm not wishing bad on anybody, but like, I'm like sort of leaning towards wishing bad to this person because you are like active poison. You're consistently feeding up bullshit lies that people eat up, and they will destroy their families and their livelihoods to follow your fucking lead. Into what? The pit of darkness? Into what? The pit of like evil? Like, what do you stand to gain? Their money? What happens when the revolution takes place and they realize that, you know, black people as a whole aren't even going to be worth like saving? You really think they're going to protect your ass because you protected conservative values and you protected Donald fucking Trump? Like, you have a sick, sordid fucking mind if you think that somehow, some way, you're even remotely beginning to be a part of this establishment in a way that makes you feel comfortable in any way, shape, or form. I'm sorry that I have to like even begin to break my fucking pattern of reporting this shit the way that I want to report it. But Candace Owens is a fucking virus. Like, I can't say it any more clearer than that. The things that are coming up in the top of my head right now are so fucking vicious. Like, I've never felt so much hatred towards a person that wasn't like one of my exes that like tried to kill me or some shit. Yeah, we can talk about that shit too. Like, I'm not speaking about this from like some random ass. I've met horrible ass people like this, and like, there's no way that they have millions of followers and they are a millionaire. Like, society does not reward these people. And if you're telling me that society does reward these people, then we have a fucking problem. We have a serious fucking problem. And I'm so fucking willing to destabilize the fucking capitalist system if that's how we're going to do that. Because it's not about marketplace of ideals. You agree that not being a Nazi is a bad thing, but yet you think Nazis should have free speech. I don't understand how your country is so prided on winning World War II, even though you fucking didn't. And at the same time, you're able to spit this dumb shit. Like, there's no way. There's no way that you could at both be apoplectic and aggressive towards this demeanor. There's no way that I have to fight to be able to explain this common sense shit to people while at the same time you're able to like spread this bullshit fucking myth and people buy it as reality. That's dangerous. That's literally telling people fire in a crowded fucking theater. There's no fucking fire. You're creating the fire and then blaming other people for setting it when it was your fault in the first place. How dare you? You're a sick human fucking being. That shit is sick. That shit is. I put your baby on one of them things they slice the meat with. Sick. That's sick. That's sick shit. Like, that's sick shit. Yeah. Oh man, y'all coming in. Y'all coming in with the heat. It's so late. Like, I went on a. How long was that? Can somebody clock that for me? I went on like a 15, 16-minute rant about Candace Owens, and I'm gonna upload that VOD as like directly to her. Like, it's time, bro. Oh my god. Just destabilize the fucking government. Like, if you're not here to have fun and you're not here to really talk about this shit in an empirical sense, and you got a way around it to try to argue with me about some dumb shit on like, oh, both sides are doing it. Like, no, these people are doing it. These people are the ones who are like hurting us. These people are the ones who are causing that chaos, and they're siphoning it to politicians who are already in power, who are like, well, this is what people like, so we're just gonna say that. Like, you're feeding into that system when you could reimagine this entire system tomorrow and change the lives of millions for the better. They don't want that because there's nothing for them to fucking talk about after that. Once these things go into effect and things get better, people are always going to wonder throughout history, why did we ever resist this change in the first place? This is exactly what we were looking for, a perfectly equal society in which everybody has the opportunity and advantages presented to everyone else to actually get ahead in society, while those who are left behind, who are either dealing with physical, mental, or socioeconomic instability, aren't left out in the cold to suffer and have all this pain and challenges dealt to them just because of either the color of their skin or their economic status. Everybody has the perfect chance and can succeed. You hear this a lot. Equality of opportunity is not equal to equality of outcome, which is true. There's so many factors that we don't even think about in our day-to-day lives that actually propel us forward or backwards in society, and sometimes we think it's just up to random chance. But that person, that white guy, that white woman who looked at you and was like, you'd be a great asset for our company, we'll call you back in 2 weeks, found a better white person, and the other boss above them was like, yeah, you got to hire that person because that's the person that we need on the floor, actually making us look good. That could actually help. Sorry, that could actually help us promote sales. That could actually, hey, Nick May, appreciate you. Got a little lurk there. You always know what I ask for out of everybody. When everybody comes into the stream, follow everybody. Oh, jeez, y'all all coming in missing the good stuff, and then I say more good stuff, so it really don't fucking matter. Yo, you can't be serious. You can't have this entitlement locked down onto you in a way that makes you feel like you're actually saying something important. I could really dive deep into how like vicious it must be to be a black woman in America and actually think that what you're saying is somehow like holding weight in a community that you consistently reject for their ideals, their purposes, their music. Oh, I don't like black. Like, you hate yourself, and I don't get why you fucking hate yourself. You don't have to. You don't fucking have to. You don't, but you choose this woman. You choose this you wake up every morning and you choose violence. You wake up every morning and you choose violence, bro. Like, you choose violence. Everybody go subscribe to Danny Rocket. Go subscribe to Nick Meyer. Go subscribe to Rad Dad. Rad Dad don't really stream that much, so I don't know if you want to take that serious. Go subscribe to the man Retap. He is evil. Do not, however, subscribe to a Hot Pocket Kid. That kid does not stream. He is only here to embarrass me. And now look, your friend Danny Rocket is here. Did I say subscribe, follow? Yeah, you know the thing. Hit the follow button. Hit the follow button. Hit the follow button. I'm sorry. I know that Hot Pocket Kid's about to really get into it with me. So like, I'm worried. Like, what's his next message gonna be? I'm super scared. Like, oh my god. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, buddy. Oh, we're gonna get back into the rant in a second. We still got 8 more minutes of video to go. Uh, fix my moderation. Why? Are you getting muted? All right, damn, the caps lock. The caps lock. All right, I got you. Guys, give me 1 second. I'm going to go check my chat moderation settings. Okay. Oh, what is this? There's a lot of shit here, bro. Hold on, give me a second. You're gonna make all the viewers I have leave, so I can fix this for you. I gotta check my settings just for you, baby. I'm gonna check my settings just for you, Hot Pocket Kid. Because I never fucking do that for you ever. So I'm going to do you a favor. I think that might be subliminal chatterino. Hold on, we're gonna. I'm gonna help you with this, bro, but don't waste my time. Don't make me go through all of this, shutting off my realm of thought. I can't find why you're getting muted. I cannot find why you're getting muted. That might be a filter issue that I need to deal with. I've seen people curse, so I'm assuming that you're cursing or some shit like that. Um, all right, so it's blocking curse words. That's so weird. Are you getting all your words blocked? Okay, sorry, I have to continue on. I have to continue on. I will try to fix this as big as I can. I don't want that at all. That's a little weird. Let me see if I could actually help you with that right now. Okay, hold on. Okay, there's extra cool emotes. You have that. And on chat. If you're getting censored, guys, I'm so sorry. I know you're probably gonna leave. I just, I feel like I have to fix this now because it's not showing me on Chatterino. And your message is getting blocked. Would anyone know how to deal with that? How to stop the filtering? I'm assuming it's a filter of your chat. No, I'm not even seeing like there being an issue with that. I'm sorry. I have to continue forward. I will try to fix that as best as I can next time.
The election, it has election integrity. They are fact checking your experiences, your opinions, and these people are obviously not official fact checkers, not elected. How can you be an official fact checker, right? We haven't elected you. We have no idea who you are. You worked for CNN for 26 years. You're an activist, Alan Duke.
Right,
So
well,
I
you
turned
got
to my
one of those
husband.
out.
Obviously, at the time, I was 5 months pregnant. I'm 8 months pregnant now. I'm just about to be 8 months
Oh,
pregnant.
who called
rather.
it? Who said it?
And
Who said it? Who said it? She's pregnant. Who called that? Who called that? Oh, there you go. Yeah, I guess you just got to spam it a lot. Who called that? Who said that earlier? Was it Yard Tap? Yeah, Yard Tap.
said
Yeah.
we can't sit back and do nothing about this because everyone is complaining and no one's doing anything, and we need to launch a massive lawsuit. And I want the best lawyers, lawyers that I can't really afford.
You can't afford lawyers? Yo, you lie. You're a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. Fucking liar, dude.
But it's okay because I trusted that we would be able to crowd raise and fundraise this. So we have spent about up to this point over $40,000. We hired first and foremost Todd McMurtry. You guys know him.
I'm suing the fact checkers, yo. This woman's literal existence is just making everyone's fucking existence terrible. You're kidding me, homie. You're kidding me. You're fucking lying to me. There's no way. There's no way you have a platform after just straight up saying some bullshit like that.
Because he is the lawyer from Nicholas Sandman's case, Nick Sandman, who won against CNN and the fake news media and settled that case. He was one of the lawyers on the team. We also hired a man by the name of John P. Cole. You probably don't know his name because he's been retired for quite some time. He is an absolute legend. What John P. Cole did, he settled the biggest lawsuit that has ever been settled in the history of the world for multiple $1 billion against Big Tobacco. I went to him, I knew him as a friend, and approached him about this lawsuit and said, we need you. We need the fighters, people that are willing to go up. If you went up against Big Tobacco, I bet you'll go up against Big Tech. Is this who
Jackie Charles is based on?
So we have built an incredible legal team. There's a few more lawyers on it, and we filed lawsuit last week. Which I'm ecstatic about. First and foremost, up against lead stories in USA Today. We are going after Mark Zuckerberg's fact checkers. Our goal is to add more fact checkers. I want to go after PolitiFact. I want to go after every single one of these people who think that they are gods as they censor our opinions and tell us how we are allowed to communicate on Facebook. Again, I don't care how much you hate Candace Owens. You better wake up. If you think you're safe because they're censoring someone you don't like, you wait until it's you. If you
Conservatives love doing this fucking thing that I have not explained, and somehow I've been live for 4 fucking hours and somehow have not brought up this one thing. So if you're new to this channel and you're about to wonder what I'm going to say, this might sound a little too obvious to you. And if you just happen to be a conservative here, then maybe this might enlighten you a little bit, but it might sound a little strange at first. So I want you to bear with me, because I know new information is a little bit hard to swallow for conservatives, and not in the fact that you're stupid or anything like that, just because the type of information that you get might be a little bit too harsh towards your beliefs, and you might not be willing to accept it because it's a complete 180 of what you've already discussed and believed in previous times. So I'm going to soften the blow for you here and just let you know ahead of time that it's coming, because I can totally understand if I was a liberal and a conservative gave me this advice. Well, obviously the flavor of the month isn't that going in that direction, but if it were, this would also rattle me as well. Conservatives love doing that thing where they'll say censorship is great because it's who you like until it's you. In the same sentence, you are saying that the people who don't like them are the people who would rather it happen to you. When a liberal gets censored, which happens way more often than conservatives, it's just we don't have that much fucking pull. There's too many of us, I want to say, that want to create content and shit that you're not really going to notice it as hard. They love doing this fucking thing right here. This woman right there, where my head is going, that woman over there, really likes, just like the rest of conservatives, pulling that bullshit card out of their pocket where they'll complain about something that's happening to them, and they say, well, if you're happy about it, then you won't be when it happens to you. Aren't you mad on the same issue? Are you not happy? Of course I wouldn't be happy if it happens to me. They're not doing that because it's me who's the one who's speaking. They're not doing that because it's you who's the one who's speaking. It's because you all do this thing. Here's the conservative playbook here. And if this sounds familiar to you or this sounds striking to you, I apologize. But it's the way it's going to fucking be. What they do is they say 2 + 2 = 5. You know, I know, your grandmother know that's not real. What ends up happening there is, so let's say Twitter, for example. Twitter will flag that as disinformation. This is not true. This is disputed. They'll then say, why is a fact checker coming onto my post? I must be saying something right if they have to attack it and try to suppress it. So another Republican conservative will attach to it and say the same thing. It happens to them. They're trying to silence the truth. So 100 conservative Republicans do it. They all get flagged the same way. Oh, they're silencing us. They're telling us that they don't allow free speech. Don't Don't you allow the Constitution? Don't you like the Constitution? You love the Constitution, don't you? You better fight for your Second Amendment right. They want to eat your babies. They want to make men into women. They want to destroy the patriarchal family, and they want to make sure black people stay on the list on the next plantation for at least 100,000 years. If this sounds familiar to you in any way, shape, or form, it's because this is what is known as the direct dialect argument. In other words, the easiest way to win an argument is one of two ways. You either use the opponent's evidence against them so that way they defeat their own points, or you create an argument so superficial, so out there, so grandiose, that to bring it back down would take more than the actual facts that they are not saying correctly. Oh, the moon landing was faked. How can you prove it? How can you prove it really happened? I can't, the burden of proof is on you to refute your first claim. If you then reverse that and say, well, how can you prove it happened? You're easily able to knock down my evidence because you already have a bias pretentiously towards it not even happening. Because of that, now we sit on the two sets of arguments where all of this is reality spun in a different way. Is reality spun in a way that allows you to release blame from having a false, making a false narrative, having a bad faith argument. The way direct dialect arguments work is to use both of these techniques at the same time. Super hyperbolic, and then take the other person's evidence and make it seem stupid. So I can't refute that God doesn't exist. I can't refute that God exists. Because of both of those things being mixed up together, there's no absolute chance at all that I will have any type of push or pull towards being able to defeat that argument head on. And because of that, it's allowing them to have a fucking platform. Because of that, it's allowing them to have some type of stronghold on informational gain. Because of that, it's allowing them to be able to sit in their ignorance, knowing that they're lying full well, because there's a group of people that believe their facts and I hate to use this term, but it was funny that it picked up, alternative facts as reality. And when you live in that reality, the things that are happening around you seem a lot less dangerous than they actually are. Had to get the last little bit of that. I'm kind of hungry again. I feel like I got more food. I probably didn't. I did not. Why didn't I get more food? What's wrong with me? Why would I not buy more food? Coffee gone, all that gone, everything gone. Oh wait, yeah, I did get more food. I bought fucking groceries today. I forgot.
Think it's okay what has happened in terms of this election. You're happy when people are getting censored, talking about their real opinions. Just wait until someone that you like is on the ballot and you see them being censored off. I mean, I think some of you guys did see this. I know there was a ton of people talking about what happened with Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders supporters who were talking about this sort of a thing. It is time to fight back.
How you gonna bring up Bernie Sanders and in the same fucking digression say like, oh, when it happens to your favorite person, you're gonna hate it. I think it already happened. So if you know that we hate it, why do you think we're not like attacking them? Because what?
I don't care who your candidate is. I don't care who you like. I don't care who you follow on Facebook. I can't stand certain people like Chrissy Teigen. I think she's a horrible human being. But you know what? I want you to be able to listen to her opinions. I don't want her being fact-checked. If that's who you like and that's who you want to listen to, then God bless you. I think a lot of these leftists suck. I can't stand AOC. I cannot stand her. But you know what? I look at her and I see some of the things that she writes and I know that she's lying. I have nothing in my heart thinks that it is the right of somebody else to fact check her based on bias on
You just did. No, we're done. I'm gonna pick this up in the next stream. Y'all want me to continue? Somebody in the chat, right? You want me to continue because I can't. That's too easy. These are fucking softball points every single time, and there's no way you got 649,000 views and I'm sitting here with 7. No, that's not right. That's not right. That's not fair. That's no way.
her opinion.
No way. You just told us in the video, literally 5 seconds ago,
Said it is the right of somebody else to fact check her based on bias and I see some of the things that she writes and I know that she's lying. I have nothing in my heart thinks that it is the right of somebody else to fact check her based on bias.
Based on bias. But you yourself just said that she's lying. How do you know that? Because you know the facts? What if the fact checkers do the same thing? You are doing the thing without, you're subverting the thing without doing the fucking thing. How is that legal? How is that legal?
On her opinions, right? If she thinks America's a horrible, corrupt, racist country, I don't want that fact checked and removed. I want to prove her wrong with my free speech. That is what this country was built on, free speech. Your free speech may be your opinion may be wrong, but I want to protect your wrong opinion, right, with my right opinion. I want to be able to speak. We have to be able to speak and to have conversations. We cannot have this happening. We've got weak politicians who are allowing this to go on. I don't want to see another measly, I'm going to bring Jack into Congress and ask him questions and do nothing about it. We need to hit them where it hurts. Where it hurts is in their pockets. So again, we have done a lawsuit. We have launched it. You can visit factcheckzuck.com. Candace Owens versus Mark Zuckerberg and his weak little string of meek fact checkers. We're going after them. I've had enough of this. I want to jump on here to allow you guys. You can follow this on Instagram, on Facebook, plug in the docket number, see what we're doing, and please give what you can. I hate asking for money in the middle of like a pandemic. And when I say pandemic, I'm talking more about the fact that I know a lot of people have been put out of work and furloughed and have been unemployed for a big portion of this year. If you cannot afford to give money to this,
when I talk about pandemic, I mean not the virus itself, but the effects of the virus. Because she doesn't want to say pandemic, because she knows that her people are not stupid enough to think that like she'd be still pushing that fucking myth after a couple of months. You are a disgusting human being, bitch. Like, you on my bad side now. We can square up. I got women who put hands on you for free.
I completely understand,
no
and I will ask
shit.
you.
You not welcome in the hood. You don't bring your speeches here. Don't bring your shit here. Don't bring none of your woke conservative bullshit about fiscal responsibility. We're beating the brakes off you. Like, you're busted, bitch. You're ugly. You're terrible. You have a rotten soul, and I would love to sit down with you and actually dissect why it is you think the way that you think and expose you for the true fraud that you really are. I might not get that shot now. I might not get that in 2 years. I might not get that in 3 years. But there's going to be a point. There's going to come a point in time where you and me are going to intersect, and I'm going to bury you. Like, I'm going to bury your ideals. I'm going to bury your existence. I'm going to bury your likelihood. And I hope that you end up homeless, alone in the street with nobody to love you, because all you're going to ever know is this hatred that you have in your heart for the color of your own skin.
Pray, because I'm making a lot of enemies here going after big tech. So pray. I think the prayers have kept me safe this far in my life, in this career. And I've, had death threats, and I think I'm still here by the grace of God and because of the prayers of people across this country and in the UK and beyond. Australia, you guys have supported me from the beginning. So if you can't afford to give, just pray. If you can't afford to give, I don't care how little it is. I don't care if you were like, Candace, all I could give was 25 cents to this lawsuit this week. Great. We'll take it. It's going to be an expensive lawsuit. And we will take it. We'll take your 25 cents. If you're doing better for whatever reason and your job was protected and you're willing to give a little bit more, then please do. We need everyone to pull this. I'm fighting this fight for everyone.
How the fuck can you have the realization in the back of your head to say out loud, oh, if your job was protected and you're able to give more, that's great as well. Knowing damn well you just said, damn, it sucks that people got put out. Knowing it was the leadership that you're literally advocating for and the ideals and the perpetuation of government that you're advocating for that's doing the exact thing that's making those people actually hurt. You are a lying, vindictive, you fucking swine ass bitch, bro. Like, I'm on my shit right now. Like, you cannot sit there with a conscience like that. That is Satanary. You want to go into the whole, the Democrats are Satan. No, that's Satan right there. That's pure evil. To know it intentionally, to make the mistake of crossing your arguments in the middle of one video, knowing damn well somebody who has an eagle eye would pick that shit out and say, I could tell by the way your fucking face moving and the way you're adding stress on these syllables. Like, you know for a fact that anybody with a common sense brain can see through this shit, and yet you will do it anyway for the sake of monetary gain. You are a fucking sick psycho. You need help. You need help. You need help badly. And again, don't even do that shit that they love to do. Oh, I'm gonna clip this. I'm gonna show the tolerant left. No, I broke this shit down. There are conservatives who can make her argument where I couldn't get mad at them for it. For the sake of even like bringing about these people, I could even see myself agreeing with Tim Pool at some realm of facility, just because of relativity. At the facilities for another fucking piece I was supposed to do that I didn't get to. In the realm of relativity, even though I know I wouldn't, he's not spearheading an argument with the dumbest shit possible. He does sometimes, but other times he doesn't. So I'm willing to listen. I've heard from conservatives that make sense and that don't advocate for this type of shit, over here. This shit, fuck, I can't even point anymore. Fuck that. We're not doing the pointing thing. You know what I'm talking about. The fucking video that's right there, man. Like, it can't be. You can't be. You can't be serious, because if you were serious, that means that you're intentionally doing this for the sake of, like, hoping that somebody cares about it. And you can't be that vicious. You can't be that evil. You can't. There's no way. There's no fucking way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no fucking way. I refuse to believe that's even remotely possible.
And once we establish this precedent in the courts, everyone will be able to go after these fact checkers. We cannot allow this to go on, guys. We have to stand up. I have never in my life thought that I would be living in a country where I am told where to walk, where I am told how, whether you can see your parents, and having people that don't.
You probably just showed up to this stream. You are wondering why you're spending your time listening to me talk as opposed to doing literally anything else. Here's where I'm going to clarify why you should spend more of your time here than anywhere else. Not only is it a fun, vibrant community, I mean, the chat's up there and, like, it kind of did a thing earlier and then it didn't and then it wasn't doing it. If y'all chat more, we get into that. But besides that, listen to what she just said. Take a few seconds, just get rid of the bias, get rid of the ugliness, get rid of the entire last half hour I spent talking about her. Just look at this.
To go after these fact checkers. We cannot allow this to go on, guys. We have to stand up. I have never in my life thought that I would be living in a country where I am told where to walk, where I am told how, whether you can see your parents, and having people that don't realize, people calling 911 on their neighbors. I mean, seriously, what is this? Is this the reign of Joseph Stalin? Do you understand what you're doing when you're telling?
See? Now, it's easy to miss this. And I want you to leave this stream today. If you choose to click off now or later, listen to this one thing, and then you can go wherever you gotta go. I want you to hear what she just said. I'm gonna play it one more time so you can reach this conclusion before I explain it like a fucking the man that I am and mansplain this. I'm quite aware. I want you to hear this straight. Pay attention to these next two sentences that she says.
These fact checkers. We cannot allow this to go on, guys. We have to stand up. I have never in my life thought that I would be living in a country where I am told where to walk, where I am told how, whether you can see your parents, and having people that don't realize, people calling 911 on their neighbors. I mean, seriously, what is this? Is this the reign of Joseph Stalin?
Conservatives love bringing up Stalin. Projection. They know that Donald Trump could be the next Stalin. They're waiting for somebody smarter to inflict this. That's why they're betting. That's why they bet the farm on this guy, because they thought somebody would like weasel his way and coach him, but it didn't happen. She just said all the things that happened during segregation. I never thought I would live in a country like that. That was like 40, 50, 60 years ago. That's not far away from now. That wasn't so long ago. There are people still alive from that era who are in our government, who are the people you are advocating for. She knows that this is bullshit. That right there destroyed her entire premise. People are calling 911. People are doing that now on innocent black people and they're getting killed for it. And you're refusing or refuting that that's even the possibility. So how do you care about one thing while directly going against the other thing that's the same product of that? Because the mask, you gotta wear a mask. You shouldn't be having fucking parties. It's called civil, like being civil towards one another. You're applying that thought above on top of what you're seeing and then making people believe that that's what we should be listening to. But that's not even remotely how we should be attacking.
Shut the fuck up!
Oh, wow, that happened. Hey, thanks for the subscribe. Oh, baby, I love you. Sorry you had to get the shut the fuck up one. I mean, I'm sorry you had to get that one. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I'm going to see if I can replay it for you, maybe get you a better one.
Shit, Negro. That's all you had to say.
That's better. I'll take that one. I'll take that one. I'll take that one. Oh my God. Yo, literally, this terrible bad faith continuous argument that strikes as the only opposition to any liberal standpoint whatsoever. How do you converse with this in some form of fashion that even makes like remote sense? How do you do that in a good conscience and not feel like negative about yourself? You could take your whole fucking follower list and point them towards consumerism and capitalism and how it's destroying your own points, and you won't even do that. Okay, so if you just showed up to the stream, which a bunch of you probably just did, I went on a literal, like, what was it? Had to have been a 17-minute rant directly looking at the camera talking about two Candace Owens. So I can't dig into her any more than I have. I will upload those to the YouTube channel. You can hit the follow on that. I think it's the fuck paradigm shift. If you can't find it, I'm going to drop the channel link in here real quick just because I know it's hard to find. You can hit the subscribe button on that. Spam that. It says I'm Justin Fan. I think I turned on the anonymous. Does that show up in the chat? It doesn't show up in the chat. Why doesn't it show up in the chat? Uh-oh, I broke something trying to help the other guy. I think I broke something. Oh, manage moderation settings, guys. Oh, block hyperlinks. No one said anything about this. Nobody said anything about this. Holy shit. Yeah, it says no filtering for auto mod. Bro, what were you talking about? Oh, there were active terms set up. Oh. Oh, bro, I figured it out. I figured that it was this my mod tools were set to be so fucking strict. Holy shit. My mod tools were set to be so fucking strict. Holy shit. Yo, like, no wonder Hot Pocket K couldn't type anything. I had so much shit. I had so much shit fucking, like, locked out. I am so sorry to everybody. Oh, that's why people probably been leaving the chat, too, because their messages aren't going through. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, guys. I really am. Like, I can't believe even a remote case. There you go. Oh, my God. Yo, like, I'm literally so sorry. I had no idea. Okay, so I'm almost so sick of this. I want to play League of Legends, at least one game, or at least go back into Deus Ex Human Revolution for a little bit. You know, I wish I could play Jackbox with you guys, but I'm afraid like it's not gonna work because you can't hear shit. You know, I'll suffer a league with you. I got another player too. I'll tell him to like hurry up his game and we can have a 3 stack. Unless you got even 4 people, I'm on. You can invite me to a room. I don't mind. I just want to finish this segment and then I'll switch to gaming because I promised that I would do gaming. I did definitely promise that I'd do gaming. Yeah, no, I'm. You can't. There's no way. There's no way you can like legitimately say that this is a fair argument to make. I think I have to shut off the sound of the game right now. Yeah. Okay. And then I'll just turn that down. There's no way you can make legitimate arguments about what she's saying if not you're not doing it in bad faith from one way or the other. I refuse to believe that anybody's sitting there right now really listening to her saying, yeah, no, this is absolutely the greatest points ever. She contradicts herself in the same video. At least keep consistency through this point and this point alone.
Do you understand what you're doing when you're telling on your neighbors for being with their family and their
See, hyperbole. And I made you guys listen to that just to make that point, to end up her making the point again.
friends? Like, wake up. This is socialism manifest.
What? Oh, I left that in the microwave? No way. Why would I do that?
Guys, this is what leads to communism. We should be defending, I don't care what side.
This is what leads to communism? Not the right-wing malicious. Come on. If you're going to make bad faith arguments, at least don't make them hyperbolic to the point of insanity. No. People do not listen to this woman. This is a
The aisle you're on.
This is one big Ashton Kutcher prank. I'm living in the Truman Show, and I might not even be the main character in that show, but somebody's doing something, and it's just for fun. It's got to be for fucking fun. It's got to be Little Nicky. It's got to be, hey, hello, how you doing? Hey. It's gotta be for hilariousness at this point.
What's in the bag? A shark?
Hey, I appreciate you making it all happen, guys. With this stream alone, I think we're gonna fucking hit affiliate. I feel like we're gonna get there just this stream alone. Oh my gosh, Shifter Gang getting louder and louder. I love it. And you got the Nicolas Cage one. I love the Nicolas Cage one. Oh, it's happening again. You really like concerts? It's happening again. Hold up. Hey, Tony, you there? I got a present for you, brother. I got a present for you. Here, take this present. I got a fucking present for you. You deserve it anyway, because you sat through my fucking... you sat through my shitty Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournaments when I was a kid. So here, I'm going to give it to you. I like to explore and get to your stream. You have very good vibes. I like it. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you. I try my best. I really try my best. I want to create a space in which we can talk about these things in a way that's humorous, but both educational and at the same time easy enough to swallow. Like, I don't want to throw too many big jargon terms at you. I just want to say, this is very simple, and this is wrong for these reasons. And this is why you should probably not think in that same fucking vein. I'm trying to give you the present. Oh no, we've got our first bot, guys. We've got our first bot. We got our first bot. That's depressing. Oh, your present. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to do this right. That did not work. Why didn't that work? Did I type something wrong? I'm gonna do it straight from the stream then. I'm sorry, Tony. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna do it. I swear to God, I'm gonna do it. There we go. Enjoy, brother. Enjoy. Might not be able to do much with it, but enjoy. I've noticed that a lot of our sense of humor can be different from yours. Yeah, no, cultural differences are greatly massive, and some of the things that we find funny are absolutely abhorrent in your culture, and likewise. But at the same time, it's like we should all be able to fucking laugh about the same things, considering what we got to deal with here. But I appreciate the support one way or another. I appreciate you coming here. I wish I still remembered all my Spanish. I wish I still remembered all my Japanese. I want to be able to speak in different languages when I'm on here. But for right now, I'm only going to speak in AV. I can't for the love of me, bro. I never understand me how the fuck, like, these people get to have a free platform just saying absolute bullshit. It's not fair to us. It's not fair to us as a community. It's not fair to us as a group of people. We shouldn't have to be subjected to debunking these things for the sake of trying to keep some type of sanity. We should just, like, not have these people exist, if that makes sense. I'm waiting for the other guy to come online, and then I'll mess. As a matter of fact, let me message him now. Sorry, guys. We're about to go play some League of Legends, probably just like 2 games, and we'll stop streaming. It won't let me invite him until he's out of the game, I guess. That makes sense.
We should be defending one another against big tech, against big government.
By advocating for larger government intervention in the people who are censoring your
No one has the right to tell you when you can leave your house. No
one's making that a rule. They're closing things so you have less incentive to leave your house. No one said you can't be out past 9. Curfews were set, and then they like terribly exacted this on black people. Were you not here for that, or like did you willingly miss that episode of Dystopian USA? Because you can always catch it every night at 8 p.m. on twitter.com. Like, if you guys aren't caught up, we're in like season 13 now, and this shit, I'm sorry, we're on season 277 now, and it's crazy. Shit heating up, bro. The longest running absolutely crazy reality television show of all time. Dystopian USA. Catch it every Friday night at 8 on Showtime. Cause it's Showtime. It's fucking Showtime. It's Showtime. Get that camera out of here. Get that camera out of here.
No one has the right to mask your children. And if they think they have the right, then we need to fight them. And that's what I'm doing. Please, guys, visit factcheckzuck.com. I know some people are saying if the server is going down, it's because so many people are on it. We are on it. We're getting a bigger server. I hear you. I'm reading your comments. I promise you we're going to get a bigger server. Just wait and keep trying to get back on the website. It'll go. It's been it's been a bit weird finagling it the past couple of hours because I've announced it on 3 of my platforms. But I promise bigger server. Tell you when you can leave your house. No one has the right to mask your children. And if they think they have the right, then we need to fight them. And that's what I'm doing. Please, guys, visit factcheckzuck.com. I know some people are saying if the server is going down, it's because so many people are on it. We are on it. We're getting a bigger server. I hear you. I'm reading your comments. I promise you we're going to get a bigger server. Just wait and keep trying to get back on the website. It'll go. It's been it's been a bit weird finagling it the past couple of hours because I've announced it on 3 of my platforms. But I promise you guys, We will not allow this Chinese takeover to happen. We know this is exactly how they run their countries. Oh, they kicked the virus in 2 weeks and they're back on their
Oh, there's a real website. There's a real website. Hold on. Time to fact check his fact checkers. Our freedoms are being stripped away. Not true. The overlords of big tech are determining what Americans can and cannot say, share, like, and post. Private institutions. You can't walk into a crowded theater and say fire. You will get fined if you don't wear a seatbelt. You will get fined if you say the N-word in the middle of, I was gonna say in Alabama, but probably not. That's not true either. They're private entities. They can do whatever the fuck they want. You're just surprised that it's coming after you first. Support our legal efforts today as we fight back against Facebook's fact checkers, to confronting those who suppress free speech, thought, and expression across our great country. Not happening as well. We've begun pursuing two of Facebook's fact checking lead stories in USA Today for wrongfully fact checking posts that I put up earlier this year. You're suing them for attacking you again the same way you had that discrimination suit because you were black, but then you refuse to say the discrimination and racism happens in either workplaces, campuses, or anywhere where black people are generally found to be trying to up their status and immediately getting shot down due to prejudice and racial bias laws that they're able to hide behind as suits of just wrongful conduct as opposed to racial bias. That's cute. You're really fucking cute. I would love to take you out sometime. You're so fucking sick at Fortnite, bro. We should scrim sometime. Like, I need you in the war zone, baby. I need you in the gulag with me. Just, you and me. Just, I'm going to fucking throw up the way how nasty that even sounds for me to even believe that shit. Fuck this bitch. Like, I've never said some shit like this before, but fuck this bitch, bro. Like, you're wildin'. You're wildin'. You're fucking wildin'. No way. As a result, we have filed a lawsuit in the Superior Court of Delaware against Lead Stories LLC for malicious publication of false fact-check articles, wrongfully leveraging the powers of Facebook third-party fact-checking partners for the purpose of redirecting web traffic away from me and abusing Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act and Federal Range. For the commercial enterprises of Candace, Owens LLC, I access the lawsuit here. We see in the court in 2021. Update: PolitiFact, another Facebook fact-checker had the audacity to paste the logo that put about Joe Biden later not being the president-elect is false. After receiving a letter from our lawyers, they rejected the label and claimed the label was made in error. That's not true either. That's not fucking true. Read the full case. Oh my God. Now comes plaintiffs Candace Owens and Candace Owens LLC and through my counsel. The action arises from defendants' malicious publication of false fact check articles. That you're fucking stupid. You do not try to sue a fact check company because all they have to do is prove that what you said was false in the time and moment that it was false, and it'll be over. Tony, I don't know if you can hear me. I think it's playing through both League and my stream, but for some reason it won't let us press find match. We're about to start that right now. Guys, I love this shit to death.
And now all of a sudden the West is under attack. We can't get this virus under control. We're shutting down our businesses. We're shuttering our schools. Well, for some reason, but China, 2 weeks, population of 1.3 billion, but they figured it out in 2 weeks. This is what it looks like, guys.
Okay, see, it's getting worse. You can't have this many bad faith arguments in a row. Who buys that? Who buys that you just said all that shit?
Under control. We're shutting down our businesses. We're shuttering our schools. Well, for some reason, but China, 2 weeks, population of 1.
Because they locked down. We just gave guidelines about what should and should not be open. We didn't tell people you can't do this. We want nobody in the streets past 8 p.m. Like, a strict-ass lockdown would have done some shit. 2 weeks on a purely based, everybody gets shit delivered to them. We take care of it all. We've got the network. Everything would have reduced that spread so deeply. But no! No! I sound like the AOL thing. Yo, no way. No. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? No. None of that. How do you get it and then skip the point to not say the point? Yo, like, how are you this inept at your... Okay. if she could get to 1 million subscribers and she can get donations off rip, we're getting me to at least like 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2021, if not 10K. And we're at least, I meant followers, sorry. And we're at least getting my Twitter up to 1,000. Come on, I'm spitting heat here. This bitch just lying out her teeth. I'm not surprised she ain't said no shit like the Democrats have satanic angels that are sneaking into your doorways and like lurking on your kids' Christmas presents, poisoning them with liberal leftist logic. Like, I'm so surprised it hasn't gotten to that point yet. And you know what? Maybe for the sake of it, it probably fucking has. And I just don't know about it yet because I'm keeping myself willfully ignorant so I don't have to listen to this bullshit anymore. But I'm here for it if we want to talk about it, if we want to really get down to the bottom of how like evil this shit is. But like on a real level, like I'm making this argument to all of you in faith and in virtue of understanding the direct attack that's happening on our literal way of societal thinking. This is Uncle Ruckus level bullshit. Like, you are being fed a lie. Like, do you quote this if you got to? You are being fed a lie. I don't mean a lie. I don't mean like a half truth, a 99 truth, a 90 truth, a 80 truth, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 0% truth. Zero. The band has not played and they are asking for fucking money. Like, your landlord has not given you heat or water and has pretty much had ragers every night and is asking you for full rent. You are getting played. You're getting played. You're getting suckered. You're getting fucking suckered, man. And I feel bad for you. I feel real bad for you if that's the way it's feeling right now. But you are getting suckered, man. You're getting suckered. You're getting suckered. You remember that episode of Seinfeld where the guy, like, where Putty accidentally ran into the fucking car and he's like, "We're the devils! The devils!" And the guy was like, "Bill Spill, El Diablo." This is the situation right fucking here, right here. This shit is El Diablo. Ahí está. Ahí está. Pilo Pilajo. Like, it's this right here, yo. Like, I'm sorry. I'm waiting for this guy to get out of his fucking game. Are we playing ranked? Why are you doing this to me, bro? Are we playing ranked? Why are you doing this to me? Oh, shit. I don't think even he's, like, high rank. I don't know what anybody's rank is. What are you? Oh, bronze 2. Okay, I think we're all in bronze. Oh, man. He's bronze 1. I think I'm bronze 4. Yeah, bronze 4. Oh, shit. Gotta flex. Yo, I promise y'all, this shit is horrid. This shit is
0.3 billion, but they figured it out in 2 weeks. This is what it looks like, guys. Marxism has arrived on the shores of America. A totalitarianism has arrived on the shores of America. But I'm gonna
old dude that you said wasn't even capable of saying a sentence straight. What is it with y'all thinking old dudes have power like this, yo? Like, you think Kamala gonna take a... I'd rather drink myself to death than do this again.
gonna fight. I'm gonna fight with everything in me. I have fought with everything in me, and I'm just getting started. We're going after tech censorship. Visit www.factcheckzuck.com. All right, guys, I love you. Thank you for paying attention to this live. Share. If you have any questions, email info@CandaceOwens.com. Thanks, guys.